Yo, what's going on guys? My name is Jyku. In today's video, I'm going to be covering the Fortnite World Champion of the solo event, BUGHA's Fortnite PC settings and also his mouse sensitivity. Let's go. Alright, so the first thing that you guys need to do is be in the main lobby here. Go up to the top right hand corner of the screen and select settings. Now the first category that you should be placed into is the video tab, and we're just going to go down the list and you guys just have to copy exactly what I say. So for windowed mode, we're going to have windowed full screen. Our display resolution is going to be 1920 by 1080 at a 16:9 res. Our frame rate limit is going to be set at 120 FPS. Our quality here isn't actually selected. We just got to make sure that our 3D resolution is at 1920 by 1080. Now going down here, we have our view distance set to medium, but the rest of the options just below it is at off or low. Moving on to VSync, we want that off, motion blur off, show FPS on, and allow multi-threaded rendering on. That is it for the first category. Clicking up the top here on this little cog, move on to the second category, and now we have game. For our language, we are going to have English. Our matchmaking region, you guys just need to put it on auto. It will select the best one with the lowest ping. For our mouse sensitivity X, it's going to be at 0.12, and for our mouse sensitivity Y, it's actually going to be at the exact same thing. Skipping past the controller sensitivity, since BUGHA does use a keyboard and mouse, we have our mouse targeting sensitivity at 0.303 and our mouse scope sensitivity at 0.392. Scrolling down, we are going to have our next option here, which is mouse sensitivity multiplier for aircraft is set to 2. Anonymous mode is on, hide other player names off, hidden matchmaking delay 0, HUD scale at 0.76. Scrolling down a bit further here, we have show spectator count on, peripheral lighting off, mark danger when targeting on, toggle sprint off, sprint by default off, sprint cancels reloading off, tap to search / interact, we want that on. Hold to swap pickup off, toggle targeting off, reset building choice off, aim assist on. Now this isn't going to affect you if you're on a keyboard and mouse, so this is kind of irrelevant here. Edit mode aim assist off. Scrolling down once again, we have turbo building on, turbo delete in creative mode on, controller auto run irrelevant, auto open doors on, auto pick up weapons off, auto sort consumables to right on, build a pro, build immediately, also off. Controller, once again, we're skipping that. Feedback, we have vibration off and the video highlights on so you guys can get the goods. Replays on. That was a bit of a long category, but from here on, it's smooth sailing. So moving on to the third tab will be our brightness. We're just going to go ahead and set that to 0.50. Now, this is also something that you guys don't really have to copy for a professional. You guys can just set it to what's really comfortable for you. I usually go ahead and go with 0.8 just because my monitor isn't really that vibrant, but BUGHA does use 0.5. Moving on to our fourth category, we have sound. Our music volume is going to be all the way down to 0, sound effects volume at 0.37, voice chat volume at a 0.93, cinematics also down to 0. Subtitles on, our voice chat quality on high, voice chat on, push to talk on. Now, voice chat input device is going to be whatever you guys use for your headset or microphone. Default output right here for voice chat output device. Allow background audio off, default channel, party, and voice chat notifications on. Onto our next category, we have our colorblind settings, also known as accessibility. So our color correctness right here, our colorblind mode is tritanope, and we're going to have a colorblind strength of 4. For our input, we are going to have our gamepad input off, lock input off, enable foot controller off. Once again, these aren't really necessary here, so everything is just set to low and off. And hearing, visualize sound effects also off. Moving on to our very last category here, and the most important category, which is the keybinds. Move forward, we are going to have WASD for our movement right here, just normal, how it should be default set. Our jump is going to be spacebar, sprint left shift, auto run on equals, and crouch on left control. Moving on to combat category, we have fire as our left mouse button, target as our right mouse button, reload is R, our use key is E, and then for our harvesting tool and our weapon slots is just going to be 1 to 6. Going down even further here till we hit the building part of the input section, crouch while building, also left control. Our wall is going to be X, so these are the most important keybinds right here. Wall is X, floor is V, stairs is C, roof is F, and trap is T. So if you guys need to pause the video for that, I know a lot of you will be copying right now, but if you've done it, let's move on. Place building is left mouse button. Repair/upgrade. Now, I know a lot of people don't actually use this, but he does have it set to J right here. Rotate building is on R. Change building material, right mouse button. Crouch while editing, left control. Select building edit, left mouse button. Let's scroll down a little bit more here so you guys can see. Reset building edit, right mouse button. Communication is on for ping. We have our middle mouse button. Place enemy marker, not bound. Push to talk is Y. Squad comms, not bound. Chat is enter. Almost through it, guys. We are onto the emote section now. The only one that I could find here is just the emote is bound to N. Let's skip straight past that now onto the miscellaneous. We have our building edit on G. Our toggle harvesting tool on L. Skipping past these ones real quick, we have toggle map on M, toggle inventory on I, and I believe that is every single keybind and setting that we could find for Bugha's stuff. I'm not too sure about the vehicles and like the creative mode stuff, but that is everything that we could find on Bugha, our world champion for the solo event. An absolutely crazy World Cup event. Man, I was just so happy to see that kid win. He seemed so humble, and his family coming up on stage was just one of the most wholesome things to see. $3 million will absolutely change his life, and I hope to see bigger things from him in the future, which is going to be hard because the World Cup is pretty goddamn big. But if you guys want to know about like what mouse or keyboard or like what type of computer he has, I'm going to put that down below in the description. If you guys liked the video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I hope you all have a fantastic day. I'll see you guys later. Peace.